about to go live, everybody.
So I think that fire on myself and also the main reason that I did is because Noah's mom goes
Go on stand.
All of this like family there his mom and dad are both like second.
Okay, everybody, we're live. It's time to go live. We're doing this live. That sounds good to me. How's that sound for you guys out there? Sound good? Oh yeah, that's even better. Oh yeah. It's lounge time, everybody. That's right, it's time for another talk piece. This is an experiment, okay? This is not meant to be funny, per se. That might happen along the way. But I was just, I saw a comedy show before I came over, and there's nobody laughing there either, so it's okay if nobody laughs. You don't have to. That's okay though. That's okay. Thank you. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. We love the listening, everybody. This is my triumphant return to Pete's Candy Store. Last time I was here. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
I've never been.
It's a great place, right? I mean.
I've never been on stage. Dude, he's been on stage twice.
Well, I did my first gig in New York City here, March 6, 2015. 10 years ago in 1 month, so it's April 10th, it's the 100th birthday of the Great Gatsby. We're going to be talking about that. Kids, boys and girls.
The movie? Or the...
It's clown time is over, okay? It's time to get serious. The movie, the book, Leonardo, Toby, Keith, and Robert Redford, I think, played the Great Gatsby. I think there was a Sam Waterston Gatsby type thing. So we got a lot. It's Masters Week at Augusta National, everybody. He's got a 2-incher for any missed it. I was on the golf team in high school, everybody. Jim Nance. This is why I got in trouble last time I was here. This is why they banned, well, they didn't never really ban me, but last time I was here, I played the beautiful, I think it was this bass drum. I played it kind of aggressively. Because I give the people what they want.
Well, that was before me, so it's irrelevant.
There's going to be interjections from Ashley, so just expect it. There's going to be bad energy.
No, it's not.
It's going to happen.
It's not bad
That's
energy.
okay. Ashley just got back.
It's not bad energy. I'm just saying it's irrelevant because
It's just love. It's just love. Please do not interrupt. Please do not interrupt, okay? Please, God, please. Just let me have this, okay? My live stream in person. I was talking about how I was on the golf team, okay? People want to hear about this. They want to hear about this white man.
No, you can't go live on TikTok.
Shh, Ashley, please.
It's not bad energy. It's not.
Okay.
You want me to call my mom and tell her that?
Yes, call your mom.
You
Call
think
your mom
I'm
right
bad
now.
energy?
Call your mom.
No.
Call your mom right now. I dare you. I dare you. You didn't hug her when you left, Ashley.
Jimmy,
Ashley, get on stage. Come up here, Ashley.
Go on stage.
We're going to interview you. Get up here. Come on, Ashley.
Not right now after you said I was bad energy.
My girlfriend, everybody. Ashley Escobar. Give it up for Ashley. People who are familiar with my work know this is just a part of it. Any show I do, Ashley's going to... That's okay. That's why she's here. It's not supposed to be fun for me. It's supposed to be a fucking living nightmare. I can't enjoy anything. That wouldn't be right. I'm a Catholic, cis white male in 2025, baby. Yeah, it's star time. It's Liza. Okay, this is not Cabaret. This is Casablanca. Shot through the heart. Ashley, I love you, Ashley. Okay? Okay. Ashley was just in Hawaii. Isn't that amazing? Give it up for Ashley in Hawaii, everybody. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm not going to play. So anyway, I played Valentine's Day 22. I was in this room. It's on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube, everybody. It's in the archive. It's in the home video library. And this is my sex book. This is the greatest poetry book I've ever published. It's all of the stuff that...
It's not the best book because there's no Ashley in it.
Well, yeah, I guess. It's foreshadowing, Ashley. It's like projecting into the future with Ashley. Okay, Ashley? This was 8 months before I met Ashley. A. BA before Ashley. That was 8 months BA. So, yeah, kiss goodbye to my bachelor days. It's in this book, people. If you want to read about fucking, you want to hear about, well, it's romance, okay? It's love. It's romantasy, okay? That's what everybody likes. They like these romantasy, bawdy, rippled tales of novel, and there's a whole fucking romantic bookstore. So I was like ashamed of this. I was like, I can't publish this. It's very horny. It's extremely descriptive and graphic and NC-17, and that's poetry, everybody. That is romance. That is The Great Gatsby. That's why he's so great. It's a love story about capitalism and money and shirts. There's such beautiful shirts. I was just reading Neil Simon's memoir, everybody. He writes, my idol, my hero, Neil Simon, everybody, book of the day. He was talking about when he met Jerry Lewis, it was kind of like a Great Gatsby scene, because Jerry Lewis had all these shirts. Jerry Lewis was pulling open drawers in his double French doored Jerry Lewis dressing robe. I got all these shirts. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm Gatsby, everybody. And I smoked some weed, okay? So that's okay, that's part of it. So he has all these beautiful shirts. Jerry Lewis. There's such... There's such beautiful shirts. There's such beautiful shirts. You're so fucking rich. Oh my god, why did I marry this dickhead, Tom Buchanan, alpha male, quarterback, fullback, old money prick? What is the old money thing? Is Elon Musk some kind of Gatsby trash bag of American? Jay Gatz was from Nebraska, I think. Just more fucking cool people from Nebraska.
No, fuck people from
Fuck
Nebraska.
Nebraska!
Fuck people from Nebraska. Fuck that bitch Kelsey Brunner, whatever her name is.
Adam Devine.
This is getting so real. I love this. This is like fucking Morton Downey. Get on stage. Get here. Come, Ashley.
Yeah, don't be afraid to be your weird self, but be nice.
They're such beautiful shirts.
Central Park is the best romance.
What do we say every time, Ashley?
Best friend.
Going over the 59th Street Bridge. What do we say? We say the view from the
Feeling groovy.
bridge. Whatever the fucking F. Scott Fitzgerald quote is. Ashley says it. Yeah.
Feeling
The
groovy.
quote. The quote, Ashley. The quote. Feeling.
The city
If you
scene
do.
from the Queensboro Bridge is the city scene for the first time, and all of its mysteries and promise, intrigue, whatever, blah blah blah. But then it's quoted in On Penguins in Brooklyn.
The
my
green
poem.
egg.
My poem.
It's quoted in Ashley's poem, everybody. On Penguins in Brooklyn. You might know it from her new
Penguins in
book.
Brooklyn.
Her new book, Glee, is coming out, everybody. Glib. Can we see it? Get the book, Ashley, for the people. Can we get the book for the people? Get Neil Simon rewrites, everybody. Glib by Ashley Escobar, featuring Neil Simon, I
Put it
think.
out on Spotify.
Is it going to be on Spotify, Ashley? The book, is it going to be on Spotify? Is it going to be on Spotify?
It won't, but it might be on TikTok Live.
TikTok Live, everybody. See? That is how fucking cutting edge Ashley is, everybody.
I don't know how I can go live, but I can go live.
Shit, yeah, she can. She can go so fucking live. I mean, is this not live as hell?
What's your TikTok?
Liminal space 444, I think.
Liminal Space 444 on TikTok, everybody watching at home. Subscribe, like, and subscribe. I got my most viewers on a live stream on Tuesday. I had 200 people watching, okay? So something is happening. I think there's a groundswell of support but I think Ashley's and F. Scott Fitzgerald, you're influenced by The Great Gatsby, I'm sure.
heard of The Side of Paradise.
Yeah, I expected that too.
The Great Gatsby's overrated. I read it when I was like 13. I was like, I like The Side of Paradise way more.
Hot
I
take.
like the boarding school.
The boarding school. Yeah, This Side of Paradise is kind of a boarding school. Yeah. I had the short stories of F. Scott Fitzgerald edited by Matthew Broccoli. I think he taught at Ohio State. There was a guy in the class I was in who talked about.
Ohio State table at AWP.
There was an Ohio State table. Oh my God, that's horrifying. So they had the journal probably. Yeah, I was in a Henry Cole's poetry class.
So lame. I like walked around because everyone's wearing the dumbass lanyards, but I wore it around my shoulder like a bag.
Your lanyard.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want people to recognize me, but I was recognized.
She didn't want people to recognize her.
Jack Skelly for recognizing
Like a bag.
Because her
you put it in a
picture's on her
little
book.
wallet.
Her picture's on her book
I
cover.
bet.
Shout out to Jack Skelly for recognizing me.
Shout out Jack Skelly for, look at
Happy
that.
birthday, Jack Skelly. It's his birthday.
That Jack
Happy
Skellington.
birthday, Jack Skelly.
Is that a real
He
person?
wrote, he wrote the complete Fear of Kathy
It's a ventriloquism act, by the way. Watch this. Tell us about Jack Skelly.
He wrote the complete Fear of Kathy Acker.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, and this other book about Dennis Wilson, Charles Manson. I forget what it's exactly called. He gave me. Yeah.
Charles Manson.
Yeah, he gave me this Charles Manson looking kind of surfy. But
You're obsessed with Manson.
yeah, his Instagram handle.
What's the deal out there? They're still dwelling. They're making movies about
Walter Skelly.
it. Whoa. Dark. Is he dark? He's having a very late career. Because I remember reading about him. He was like a Beyond Baroque LA. But he's very popular among Gen Z for some
Yeah,
reason.
there are a lot of articles in ID about
This is the inside dope on AWP. Look what you did, Ashley. You made these people leave. Thanks for staying for a couple minutes. This is the inside story on AWP, everybody. The Associated Writing Program Business Conference at the fucking Staples Center.
People who thought it was a business conference.
Part of fucking at the Radisson.
I went to the night boat party at El Cid. It was fine. I mean, it was shoulder to shoulder packed.
The night boat party was shoulder to. Who gives a fuck? I don't want to hear about it. Okay, we're not talking about it. Ashley, you have to sit down now. Thank you. We'll get you back on stage in a second, or you can sit on stage if you want to sit on stage. That's fine too. Okay. Love you. Thank you, Ashley. Everybody. Okay. Oh my God. Well, that actually kind of made it easy. Maybe I should have just let her talk about Jack Skelly for the next fucking 20 minutes. I don't know. I guess he's good. I guess I'll have to read it. I'm just Is he a Nightboat author?
Who?
Jack
Skelly?
Skelly.
No. He's on. Who published
Okay.
that? I don't know.
I mean, AWP sounds fun in theory. It's
No, it
like all of
wasn't.
the hot alt-lit college writing professors with their tattoos and their mullets and their fucking great adjunct positions and their Instagram influencer book tour worthy
Well, I think it was republished on Semiotext.
personal brands, semiotext. Okay, yeah, they're publishing a lot of stuff recently, which is cool. But I don't know. Does it water it down? I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess somebody has to do that. And they're publishing a lot of newer stuff. Ashley got her book to Dennis Cooper, everybody. So Dennis Cooper followed her on Instagram. So maybe she'll be on Dennis Cooper's year-end best of list. We're hoping. We're rooting for you.
He liked Zoe Hitzig's book, so
Oh,
hopefully
he
he'll like
did.
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So he likes changes. Ashley's book is coming out on changes. So I don't know. I want to talk about the golf team. It's Augusta National Week, and my youth. We'll see how this goes. And because it's MAGA, it's all about the battle between good and evil, and it's always been there. I was fighting it on the golf team in high school, and I was obsessed with golf for about a year or two. I was the city golf champion, 7th grade, Columbus, Ohio, 1997. I made a 25-foot putt to save par on the first playoff hole with this kid. and I beat him on the second playoff hole, like I was fucking Tiger Woods, and I won a trophy. I wanted a trophy so fucking bad, and I shot 41, so I tied with this kid. So we went to a sudden death playoff. In the first green, I missed, so I had this long putt for par. And it was like, I'm fucked. I am fucked, and somehow it went in. It's like one of the miracles of my life. It was like an early indication that, like, oh my god, I have like some kind of weird power, because I wanted it so bad. I think that's the secret. I think that's manifestation, is I really fucking wanted it. I wanted to win. I was obsessed with golf. I fucking prayed about it. And it was a family activity. It bonded me and my dad and my brother. We would go play golf on municipal golf courses for cheap in the Clinton era 90s. Bill put the golf course in the hands of the poor children.
Adam S's manifestation.
That's why it was so important that Tiger Woods whipped all these white people's asses. Because he was every fucking thing. And they weren't, and he was the greatest fucking athlete. He killed them. It was insane. And that was like, but I was already playing golf. I didn't get into it because of Tiger Woods. So anyway, fast forward, 7th grade, I see George Carlin's stand-up special where he just eviscerates golf. He talks about it's an elitist sport and it's all these fucking, and I just, from that day, I could never look at golf the same way. I was just like, it's evil. It destroys the environment. It's all these fat, white, rich people. It's racist. These country clubs are built so they keep non-white people out, you know? And it's rich fucking people. It's some, you know, so there's all this class warfare going on the fucking golf team, man. But we love golf. My dad smokes weed like he's fucking Willie Nelson on the golf course, and Huey Lewis loves playing golf, man. It's just a fun outdoor fucking walk with God, and it's incredibly hard. So it's psychological mutilation, self-mutilation, and so I don't know. I couldn't handle it. I subconsciously just hated everything that golf represented and what it was. But my parents forced me to be on the golf team in high school. I wanted to quit. It was very controversial because I had been the fucking city champion. And they expected that I was just going to... Because my brother Jack, who's a year older than me, was really good. He had self-discipline. He's a good drummer. Oh, Jack is so fucking talented. Ashley! You're going to interrupt me. That's okay, go. Just go. Just go. It's okay. It's fine. Let's go. That's okay. Love you, Ashley. So anyway, golf. I know you guys are loving this story about golf. It's Masters Week at Augusta, which probably, I'm sure, was a slave-owning plantation. It's literally a plantation, people. The Masters! It's a plantation! They wouldn't even have... Condoleezza Rice was the first woman member. Condoleezza. We love the diversity Bush administration secretary of fucking bombing the shit out of Middle Easterners. Yeah! And so anyway, this is all going through my head when I'm 14. And they're trying to force me to fucking play golf. They have me at school. I'm at fucking school every day. I hated school. My dad wanted to homeschool us, and my stepdad made fun of me for suggesting it, and I cried. And that was a huge... So this is my childhood trauma on stage, everybody. This is my therapy. Well, this is all in the golf thing. And so... So they have you at school 8 hours a day. It's like prison. You hate it. They're force-feeding you all this propaganda that you're just supposed to fucking swallow and regurgitate. And I just wouldn't do it. And so I fucking peacefully protested in the back of math class like fucking Bartleby. Just like, fuck it, I'm not listening to the teachers, I don't want your fucking... Except The Great Gatsby. I will read The Great Gatsby, and I did read The Great Gatsby. And it touched me as a 17-year-old in love, okay? I really took it to heart. And I remember going to the English teacher in the auditorium and asking her, The Great Gatsby, because my first girlfriend had broken up with me, and I said, did The Great Gatsby really mean it? Was he really in love? He wasn't at fault. He loved Daisy. He did it all for love. That's my understanding of the story. He's a romantic, like, art knight of being a gangster and stealing, bootlegging or whatever, rigging the World Series with that Meyer Lansky character that's kind of in there. And but he did it for love. He was a super capitalist. He'd be like a crypto bro probably now. He'd be like Logan Paul. He'd have like a fucking juice brand and like he'd be vaping and just like kickboxing and, you know, probably be in the WWE. He'd be live streaming, definitely. He'd probably be playing fucking Call of Duty on live stream or whatever these fucking people play. I don't know what the hell they're doing. When I was a kid, I was on the golf course suffering. So they had you 8 hours a day. I didn't want to be at school, but then they want you to go play golf after school. And I was just like, no, I want to watch Frasier. I want to be at home watching Frasier. I'm a television addict. I want to play TV and watch video games. That's all I wanted to do. And the golf course was the furthest place from women imaginable. You're on this desolate, bare, you know, open tract of land with a bunch of other teenage boys, a lot of whom are fucking psychotic. I mean, the golf team van is vicious. These people are mean. They're all MAGA. Their parents, Scioto Country Club was right where I lived, and that was started by George Bush's grandfather, Prescott Bush, and they started it. The town I was in was Grandview Heights. The town above it was Upper Arlington. They started Upper Arlington because they wanted to segregate it, basically. Above Fifth Avenue, they basically segregated it. And that's what Scioto Country Club was. Okay? So I was peacefully protesting, but I had this amazing golf coach. So I was supposed to be like this ace. I was supposed to come in because I was a city champion. I was supposed to be really good at golf, and I was terrible. And, you know, it's something that I struggle with. Is like, maybe I'm just bad at things. You know, it's like the way that you do anything is the way that you do everything. And I was a double bogey or more. I mean, I would either shoot above 90, which is very bad, or below 80. It's like there was no in between. It was like 2 days a year I'd be really on. And one time I shot 78 at this fucking, which is a pretty low score, but it was just like I couldn't. I don't know. There is like a zen, like Caddyshack, like na kind of quality to fucking golf that is very real. And if you tap into kind of like the harmony and the rhythms of the earth and you kind of balance, you know, it's kind of you're self-defeating. It's golf, it's you versus the course. It's this very like you and God. There's these giant clouds and this fucking, you're trying to like, it's just the dumbest. You're trying to negotiate this ball along like the undulations and the kind of sensual curves of the fucking planet, and they waste huge tracts of land and huge amounts of water, and they kill all these fucking animals, and there's no women anywhere. And so Mr. Hemingway was our history teacher, and he was this amazing fucking guy who he could have a podcast now. His class, it was world history, and this motherfucker would just rap the whole class, and you would be transfixed. I mean, he was encyclopedic. He was really an interesting guy. He only drank Pepsi, so he had this huge kind of belly, but these really thin legs, and he kind of had like a Tyrannosaurus-like anatomical kind of animation. But he played golf, and this motherfucker could pound it because he'd throw that weight around. But he was encyclopedic with his knowledge. He was a naturalist. He didn't use soap, okay? He smelled like a man. And he was our golf coach. But he was, you know, he was like kind of an older class. He would teach the seniors and shit. We were freshmen. So he didn't really talk. He was kind of this intimidating guy because he's very intelligent and drinking Pepsi, and he would play the Beatles albums during tests. He'd play like No Reply and early Beach Boys albums and shit, which I loved. I loved that music when I was in 9th grade. So it was like very fucking weird that he would do that, but like we were simpatico in a weird way. He was a good man. He walked on to the 68 Buckeyes as a walk-on. He played in the national championship, Ohio State Buckeyes. That's a big fucking deal where I come from, okay? Football is life, college fucking sports. Jack Nicklaus, the greatest golfer of all time, was an Ohio State Buckeye, okay? All right, I played the fucking Scarlet and Gray course designed by Alistair McKenzie, who designed Augusta National. That's why I went to college there, so my dad could play the fucking Scarlet course. And, Columbus was rich in golf courses, definitely during the 90s. There was just a lot of cheap, good golf because of the fucking economy. Because it's an expensive, wasteful, classist, racist, sexist game. And, thank you guys for listening to this, by the way. This is an experiment, so we're just rapping here, man. But I'm weaving it. It's a weave, okay? We love the weave. People love the weave here. You fucks, you fucking idiots on YouTube watching goddamn Bert Kreischer when you could be watching this. I mean, what are you thinking?
Well, Adam S. is watching.
Didn't you want to hear this hipster in Brooklyn in a leather jacket talk about his life on the JV golf team? Like the Bartleby, or the Rambo of the fucking sand trap? And so Heminger took me aside at this because they kept putting me in these very high stakes like positions, like I was gonna perform for them. And so he took me aside before my tee shot at Champions Golf Club in Columbus. It used to be private, but they went public because the neighborhood it was in turned bad when the inner city decayed. So the white people moved away and they gave away the golf course to poor people like me. And so we overran them. Oh, the Clinton era was glorious for public golfers. Smoking weed. Making holes in one. They're writing about it in the fucking newspaper. Hitting gutta percha. Watching John Daly, a man of the fucking people. Smash 300 yard fucking vodka stingers, baby. Yeah. Going to Hooters, selling his merch in the fucking parking lot. Yeah. Yeah. James Brown is from Augusta, Georgia. Okay? I think Little Richard worked there or something. It's segregated and fucked up. And so Heminger takes me aside to give me this pep talk about, and it was so sincere. It was like a fucking movie. It was like Hoosiers or something. He thought I could handle that. And that's my point. It's like, I don't know why I can't do that. Why am I a piece of shit, incompetent, double bogey piece of shit? Why can't I? Why am I not on the fucking thing you're doing? And so he takes me aside and he's like, you've been kind of a disappointment for us this season. We really thought you were gonna deliver for us, and he thought this was gonna fucking motivate me. Like I was gonna find some place in my heart and dig in there and be like, I'm gonna win one for fucking Ed Heminger. And I was terrible. I shot 56 or something, which is extremely bad. That's double bogey. It's fucking worse than shitty. And you're having a nervous breakdown on the golf course and you're crying because you got to do all this fucking walking and you're surrounded by Republicans. Everybody in the van is I remember in the 90s, Ian Dodge's mom, they were from South Carolina, okay? I'm spilling it. I love these people. I don't know why. Why are they in my life? Why am I entwined with political enemies who want to commit suicide ecologically on this fucking beautiful planet that we're trying to write poetry on. Just let us. So anyway, in the 90s, they were talking about Hillary Clinton then. They would regularly be like, oh, that bitch Hillary. That fucking Hillary. This is a woman saying this. Arian Dodge's mom is like, that goddamn Hillary. They have been picking on this poor woman. In her, that was before the emails. And,
I was Hillary Clinton during my wax museum in 5th grade.
really?
Yeah.
I love that. See, that's why we connect, Ashley. Because we're
Adam
liberals.
S. Adam,
we're neoliberals.
Adam.
Just kidding, just
Adam
kidding.
S. called me a master energy.
Oh, Adam S. is in the chat, everybody.
Yeah.
What? How long have I been doing this, by the way?
Huh?
What's the timer say?
30, 52.
Okay. 30, 52. Maybe I'll do, if it's okay, maybe I'll do like 40 or so. Is that okay? Or maybe 5 or 10 more?
The whole hour.
What time is it?
I don't know.
Okay. This is a normal part of-
11:42.
You got like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, I'll do 5
Wow.
minutes. Okay. All right. So how am I going to tie this all together with the tariffs and Trump and the inflation? And I mean, did you lose fucking money this week? I mean, Jesus Christ. If these people are losing money, I would love that. Eventually, Ed Hammer just kind of gave in and accepted that like we were fuck ups and just. But I don't know. He sort of became amused by it in the later years, and you get older. So by our senior year, we were on the varsity team and shit, and we had kind of accepted the fact that we had to play golf, and I enjoy the game, you know. So it's conflicted, you know, because it's like it's a part of my family, it's a part of my youth. Let me just consult, because I did write a set list for this. Believe it or not, I do have a set list. In my book of poetry, which is in my jacket right here, everybody. People know this. I'm wearing, this is my special, everybody. So I wear my leather, my black leather, like I'm Chris Rock and Bigger and Blacker. You know, that was something that we were really into at this time, in our puberty, as white children in the 90s, when you could do heinous things, listening to Doggy Style, where you're playing NBA Jam even though you're 9 years old. I can't listen to that now. So misogynistic and graphically sexual to bitches and hoes. You know, bitches and hoes, which was okay. Oh yeah, The Great Gatsby. Is there anything else? My first girlfriend read The Great Gatsby in 3 hours. That
Well,
was,
I read it when I was 13.
How long did it take you, Ashley,
Probably just a couple hours.
to read
Probably
The Great
an hour or
Gatsby?
2.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. This is something. I'll end with this. This will be my kind of final salvo. Is I read this thing. I was reading this book. I was at the 42nd Street Library in the Rose Reading Room, as I am wont to do, working in my scripts, my play scripts of poetry, and this book leaped out. Table Talk of Coleridge. I love any kind of table talk book. Any kind of like pre-mechanical transcription, like Samuel Johnson, Life of Boswell, anything where they're just like walking around, because they couldn't do it. You couldn't really transcribe at that point with a great degree of accuracy. And the guy kind of says that in the intro to this book. It's Table Talk of Coleridge. So he talks about how Coleridge was one of the 3 greatest talkers of the era. And he was just, when he held forth, it was just like this unbelievable, like thunder flashes of it, it's, you know, just like the phrases, and it was better. It was better than his poetry, because it didn't have all the fucking bullshit. It didn't have the artificial kind of, it just flowed and it kind of explored, and it was this kind of big viscous membrane of ideas and thoughts and a web-like fluctuation between all these possibilities. And I love that shit. And so I fucking am like in heaven that I fucking have this book about Coleridge in his Table Talk, and he says, he didn't originate this, but he says, in order to be a great poet, you have to be a good person. And so I think that's my problem. I think that's why I'm a bad poet, because I'm a bad person. That's what the last 10 years, I've done everything to get in this fucking stage and entertain you people and try to get people to like me and build my fucking, I don't even know. I'm lost in some show business model from like 70 years ago. I'm trying to be Neil Simon. Everybody else is like beating people up on Kick or something, or Aiden. What the fuck does Aiden Ross do? He's just like a fucking horrible person while he's live, and people love that.
I don't know who that is. Nobody knows who that is.
Peter Thiel money, Curtis Yarvin money. Okay, we're still battling evil, is my point. And so, am I a bad person? I'm trying to come to terms with that.
No, you're not.
My family kind of doesn't talk to me. But that's kind of New York. New York, these cabarets, these back rooms, these open mics are full of bad people.
Well, you're not a bad person.
And, thank you, Ashley.
You're not.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of effort goes into making Ashley content with me. So other people might feel differently. But in any case, I don't know. Is that true? Like, I think there is some truth to like the idea that you have to have a good heart. The point is, I guess, in order to like be able to move people emotionally, you have to have a heart that can like be moved. And so if you have a bad heart, if you're a bad person, you can't do that. And I don't know. I do kind of like, I'm like sort of allergic to that feeling, or at least now, not in my sex book. My sex book is very emotional and moving. And,
but the poems about Ashley are also moving.
And
romantic.
And
more
romantic.
More romantic
Yeah,
than that.
I'm more like micro-romantic amongst like a kind of cut-up slipstream of all these other things that are going on at the same time. Ashley is definitely in there and a big part of the montage and the music video, the rock video of it all, the big tour diary, the big endless fucking bullshit spiel. Okay, we're gonna save the fucking planet, people. Thank you, Ashley, for coming out. Be good people. I think that's the end of my time. I don't have any copies of my book. I have some old books. Thank you for coming out and being a part of this experiment. Listen to me fucking talk about the golf team and try to fucking make it relevant. I guess I just talked about civil disobedience, okay? Do a bad job. Be a bad person. Be cognitive dissonance against the fucking Nazis that are trying to fucking kill our protection, okay? Yeah. Thank you for listening, everybody.
Encore! Encore! More bullshit! Yeah!
38. I thought you were going for an hour.
That's okay. It's on.
How was it?
It's hard to tell. Yeah, Ashley was a big part of it. It was just a joke, okay?
That woman was all like, "Oh, are you guys just friends?" I didn't. I don't know what this was.
It was just a joke. Thank you guys for coming. Let's get a shot of this.
When those chicks left,
Yeah.
they didn't understand the ventriloquist joke.
Oh, really?
They didn't. I was like, these people aren't here.
No, they were weird. They asked me, "Oh, are you guys just friends?"
Wait a minute, what are they doing?
I just didn't. When I saw them not laugh at the ventriloquist
Okay.
joke, I just
Okay.
knew they were like in
Yeah.
a different fucking. They were not here.
Yeah, because
You never know,
She was all
sometimes.
like, "Oh, are you guys just friends or what?" or something. I was just,
Oh, Ashley, I'm sorry. Okay, let me turn this off. Thank you for watching, whoever's watching. Adam S. Here we are, live. This is what it looked like. It's my return to Pete's. Yeah. I think there were 5 people here. That's all I can handle. Honestly, if more than 10 people showed up, I would have been freaked out. I couldn't handle it. I just, it's like a closed, Okay. Yeah, Adam S. We know you. We love you, brother. Thank you for watching. All right. Have a great night.